Since the Hindenburg Research released its report on Adani Enterprises, there were huge fluctuations in the share prices of Adani Group of companies. Gautam Adani lost $100 billion just in a span of 6 trading sessions. But what exactly is this conflict going on between Hindenburg and Adani? Let us get into the details.
Shares of Adani companies have been crushed after US short seller Hindenburg Research accused the conglomerate of stock manipulation and accounting fraud.
First, we will start with the report released by the Hindenburg Research, in which there were huge allegations made against the Adani group of companies. But what is this Hindenburg Research and what do they do? Hindenburg Research is a financial research company started by Nate Anderson in 2017, who is a chartered financial analyst. This company does research about financial scams which are hard to find. We can also call them as activists because they inform the investors about financial scams and prevent them from major losses. But the interesting thing here is Hindenburg Research will even make profit out of its research activities. But how? By taking huge short positions of those companies whose frauds they are reporting. Now, what is this short selling? Let me try to explain in simple terms. The normal stock market operations which we are aware happens something like this. We buy the shares of the company, and in the future, if the share price of the company increases, we sell it and make profits out of it. So we are making money in the stock market when we expect the share price of the company will go up in the future. Alternatively, in the stock market, we can make money even out of the situation when we believe or expect that share price of the company will fall. But how? By simply doing a transaction called short selling. I will not go into the details. I will make a dedicated video explaining about short selling in a detailed manner. Just remember, when you expect the share price of the company will fall, you can make profit out of that situation also by doing something called short selling. Even in Adani, Hindenburg is said to have huge short selling positions. Now let us talk about the allegations which are made against this Adani group in the report. Hindenburg is so confident that they even challenged the Adani group to proceed legally against them in case if they disagree with the allegations made in the report. According to Hindenburg, the findings which they have reported were a result of investigation which has taken place over a span of 2 years. And in the report, Hindenburg has put forward 88 questions which they expected Adani group to answer in case if they disagree with the allegations. Now let us talk about these allegations in a detailed manner. Number 1. Gautam Adani, the founder and chairman of Adani Group, had a net worth of $120 billion, out of which $100 billion was accumulated just in the last 3 years. So the big question here is, how come Gautam Adani is able to generate such a significant amount of wealth just in a short span of 3 years? Number 2. Adani Group has taken a significant debt from banks and financial institutions by pledging the shares. And it was alleged that the share prices of these companies are inflated by doing some stock manipulations. Number 3. 5 out of 7 listed companies of Adani Group have a current ratio of less than 1, indicating near-term liquidity pressure. Number 4. Adani Group has previously been focus of 4 major government fraud investigations which involved money laundering, theft of taxpayers' funds, and corruption totaling an amount of $1.7 billion. Number 5. Adani's family members allegedly cooperated to create offshore shell companies in the tax-haven jurisdictions like Mauritius, UAE, and Caribbean islands. According to the report, there were around 38 shell companies in the Mauritius which are controlled by Vinod Adani, brother of Gautam Adani. And these shell companies are involved in inflating the turnover of the company and doing stock manipulations like creating fake demand for Adani shares. Number 6. Leaked emails shows that CEO of one of the associate entities of Adani Group worked on deals with fugitive accountant who worked closely on stock manipulation deals with Ketan Parikh. Number 7. The independent auditors of Adani Enterprises and Adani Total Gas are a tiny firm who had only 4 partners and 11 employees. It was alleged that this firm is hardly capable to conduct complex audit work. And the audit partners who signed the audit report of these companies were as young as 24 and 23 years old when they began approving the audit reports. So these are the key allegations which are made by Hindenburg against Adani Group. In the report, they have even put forward 88 questions which they expect Adani Group to answer in case if they disagree with the allegations made. Once this report is out, there were various advancements happened regarding this issue. First, the Adani Group came out with a response on 29th of January 2023 in which they stated that all these allegations are baseless and misleading. Adani Group claimed that they have complied with all the laws and regulations and they did not do any kind of violations. The Adani Group even stated that this report is just an unwanted attack on India and its growth story. And out of 88 questions which are put forward by Hindenburg, 66 are related to those matters which are duly disclosed in the annual reports and the website. 18 are related to the third parties and 5 such questions are just baseless allegations. Number 2, Adani Group called an FPO worth of 20,000 crores and they announced that the money will be returned to the investors. Gautam Adani made a public address through a video in which he mentioned that keeping the current market volatility in mind, it will be unfair to proceed with the FPO. Number 3, on February 7, Gautam Adani prepaid $1.1 billion of debt as a gesture indicating promoters' assurance on financial stability of the company. This is what the rivalry happening between Hindenburg and Adani. If we keep aside who is correct and who is wrong, ultimately the shareholders of the Adani Group are getting affected. We have to wait and watch what further advancements will happen regarding this issue, whether Hindenburg wins or Adani wins. Please share your thoughts on this issue in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and share this video. For more such interesting content, please subscribe to our channel.